How y'all doing? Chef Charles back in the kitchen. We're bringing you a dressing, okay? We're making duck dressing. And a duck and the chicken is kind of related, but the duck is just a little different from your chicken, okay? What we did, we roasted the duck. We took all the meat off the duck, and we're gonna put it in our dressing. The bones and stuff that was left from that, we're gonna make a broth out of that and make our dressing out of the broth from the duck. Also, all the meat that's from the duck, okay? We're gonna start out with a cornbread here. We got 2 cups of cornmeal, and we got 1 cup of flour, and we got 2 cups of cereal milk, and we got 2 eggs. Now the flour and the cornmeal is self-rising, okay? That way you don't have to worry about putting any baking soda, salt in there, or nothing like that. It's already there. All right, we're gonna start out with our 2 cups cornmeal. Then we got 1 cup flour. We got 2 eggs. Gonna beat them lightly. Then we're gonna add them in there. Y'all hold on for just a minute. We're gonna beat them eggs just lightly. We got an oven on 350. We're gonna bake it in a cast iron skillet. We already got that on the fire, getting it a little hot. Okay. I'll add 1 cup of our milk and just get a little mix here. And we also got our onions chopped up here. Underneath the thing, we got bell pepper, and underneath that we got celery, okay? I'm gonna put half that in our cornbread. The other half is going into the broth, okay? Yeah, baby, this is old-fashioned cornbread dressing. Except we're making duck dressing. Basically the same thing, except the meat that you're using is gonna be duck instead of chicken. That's the only change you got, okay? All right, we're gonna put half our onions in here. Got our oven going off. We got bell pepper. We're gonna put half of those in there. And we got 1 bell pepper, 1 onion, and about 3 cloves of celery, okay? And we're gonna put half of our celery in. All right, we're gonna mix that in. Yeah, you want to make sure you put that in your cornbread. You want the same taste in your cornbread that you have in your broth, okay? So, make sure you get that in there. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, we're pouring our hot grease. Leave about that much in there. Mix that into cornbread. Alright, we're gonna put that in the oven. Y'all stay with us, don't go nowhere. To the oven, 350 degrees, 35, 45 minutes. Alright, we'll be back. When we come back, we're gonna start on our broth. Okay, stay with us. Alright, we're finna make our broth now, and this is what you're gonna need with your broth gun. We got some salt, we got some pepper, we got some onion powder, and we got some garlic powder, and we got some chicken bouillon. We got a bell pepper, onion, lettuce, celery cut up in here, and these are the pieces that came out of the duck. You got the neck, the liver, you know, basically what come out of there. And we trim the duck up, and you got those pieces in there too. Now we got 6 cups of water in our bowl. We don't see if we need any more. We got 6 cups, okay? All right, we're gonna go to the pot over there and get this up and running, all right? Yeah, chicken bouillon, we're using 3 tablespoons of that chicken bouillon. Oh, we got our seasoning, will be on the description below. We got our teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper. We got 2 teaspoons of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. We're going in with that. And we're gonna come back and taste. You know, if we need to add any more, then we're adding more. Now, gizzards and liver and all this stuff, we're gonna go ahead and put that in. Real fat off the chicken. Off the duck. Alright. We'll let that come to a boil. Let's go ahead and add our trinity in there. Our bell peppers, our onions, and our celery in there. We'll go ahead and put that in too. Give a little stir up there. Alright, we're gonna let that duck cook a little bit. We're on medium heat at the moment. Once that duck get done and all the all the raw stuff get done, we'll give it a taste and see if we got to come back with any spices. Alright, y'all stay with us. Alright, the cornbread is out. About 35 minutes, and we're gonna put a little butter on top of it, and we're gonna get our broth over there cooking right now, and when the broth get ready, then we'll commence to making our dressing. Okay, broth been cooking about 20 minutes. Now we're gonna add the bones that we took the meat off. We're gonna add them to it. And this is the duck that we took the meat off. These are the bones, okay? I'm gonna let that cook for another about 15, 20 more minutes. And baby, we'll be ready to make our duck dressing, okay? Alright, we gave it a little taste. We're gonna add some more seasoning. We got a teaspoon of salt. Another teaspoon of black pepper. Now, you know, you season at your own taste. This is us seasoning. Teaspoon garlic powder. And another teaspoon of onion powder. Make a mess. Give that a stir. And what we're doing will be in the description below. Now, when you at home and you cooking this, you go by your own taste buds. Okay? Okay. Alright, we're gonna start assembling our dressing. Cornbread. Need some sage, cream of chicken, and 2 eggs. Okay? Alright. Let's get busy, baby. We're making duck dressing. And we got our duck here. We're gonna cut it in small bite-sized pieces, okay? broiling. Y'all stay with it for just a minute. Over here now broiling. As you can see, we got the bones and all the eggs and stuff out. We're going to continue to put our broth in. Y'all stay with us. We're putting the main broth in there. That's the last of it there. Right. Make sure you wash your top off when you're using this. Make sure you wash that top off, okay? We don't know what's critical. You're in that grocery store running around. Wash them tops off. Any canned goods you buy, get them home. Wash the top off, okay? We're using sage, sage, we're using 2 teaspoons, okay? Well, 2.5. That's the last of it. So 2.5, 3 teaspoons of sage. Start putting our duck in. We're going to cut it in bite-sized pieces. Alright, we're going to continue to cut this. We'll be back when we get it done, okay? We got a little hot water in our can to get the rest of our cream of chicken soup out. Add that in. We got our turkey chopped up in bite-sized pieces. We're going to mix those in. And we y'all can smell what I'm smelling him. Dressing. We y'all can smell what I'm smelling. It's going to just be the perfect thing to make anything your Easter dinner. Come on now. Duck dressing. Oh, we got that thoroughly mixed in. We're going to turn our oven. We got 2 eggs to put in now. We're going to beat them lightly and add them. First, we're going to taste what we got here. We don't want to taste no raw eggs. Get a little taste, see what we got. I think we're good to go. I got 2 eggs. A lot of people don't use eggs, but we use this as a binding, okay? And you want to put them in last after you done did your taste test. If you're going to use eggs, if not, then you're not going to use them, okay? got enough to make the neighbors one also. So y'all stay with me, okay? Alright, we got a top on that one. We're gonna set our timer for 45 minutes. 45 minutes, this should be ready to go. We're gonna check it on that one. That's a little thicker than this one, okay? And we did put the duck neck in there. And we got the top on there now. After about 35-40 minutes, we're gonna look at it and see if we can take the top off, okay? Alright, y'all stay with us. We cooking duck dressing. Alright, 45 minutes, we took the small one out. We do not want to dry out. Only thing need to get cooked in it was the egg, cream of chicken, soup. Everything else was already done. 45 minutes is enough time for that. The big one, we done took the lid off it. We're gonna put another 30 minutes on that one. And we're gonna hopefully take it out after we check it out, okay? Y'all stay with us. Duck. Okay, an hour and 15 minutes, we took it out, okay? Number one thing you don't want to do, and that's dry your dressing out by staying in the oven too long. Now, if you had a shallow pan, you can make 2 pans of this, 45 minutes, ready to come out. But since we got a thick pan, and we got double-sized dressing, it took an hour and 15 minutes, okay? We're gonna let that cool. We're gonna make a thumbprint, and we're gonna come back and show you what we got, okay?